Okay, so hi guys, I'm the storyteller, and I want to tell stories. I've always loved world building in my entire life, as probably all of us did. But there was a problem. Even if I create a world, who do I show it to? What does the whole thing worth? Sometimes I sat down, wrote a music, story, or I've drawn a map just for fun. But you know, it's nothing without other things. A music without story is just notes. A story without a world is just empty words, and words without anything is just some lines drawn on a paper. So today I've decided to finally create a world and create everything for that world. I'm not a professional world builder and I don't know a lot of things about it, but I want to try it anyway and try to find out things by myself, by others, and of course by you, fellow viewers. So don't just waste our time, let's get into world building. The exciting thing about world building is that you can start anywhere. You can start with a story, a place, or a character, a magic system, or just an idea. For me, the cartography and geography part is the best, and I like everything that comes with it. These are the things that define everything, how the world looks like, what empires emerged, what people live there, and so on. As I've seen, the two most common way of creating world is that you just show a map and fill it with everything, like in the Avatar series, Tolkien's world, Tamriel, or basically any fantasy world that we know. Or you can take it seriously and try to pay attention to many factors and create a realistic world, which is hard to find a real example for because except Earth, there is no real world that we could imagine except other planets. I will make a scale for this. On the left you can see realistic worlds and on the right you can see an absolutely unrealistic world. We can decide where we want our world to be on this scale. For me, totally realistic world was never an option, so I would put my world in the middle and push it a bit left. This way there could be some things that doesn't make much sense, but most of the world will be scientifically accurate as much as possible. So let's draw. I would like to draw a map that doesn't show the whole world, so this way I can expand it more later if I want. This way the map will look like a bit of a map of Middle Earth, but not the same. Okay, so at first we draw some tectonic plates. This doesn't have to be perfect, but pay attention to that you can't have crosses where 4 plates meet, just 3 at max. After this I mark which plates will be oceanic and which will be continental. I will link a video in the descriptions, so if you haven't been listening on geography lessons, then from this video you will understand what will happen later on the video. Then I draw arrows on the plates which show in which directions do the plates move. At the end I mark where will be mountains and where will be trenches. And finally here come the shorelines. Where an oceanic and a continental plate meets, the oceanic plate falls below the continental due to its density and forms mountains and trenches right next to the mountains under the sea. The best example for this is the Ardennes. When two continental plates meet, they form huge mountains like the Himalaya, and when any plates get farther from each other, they will form underwater ridges where lava pours from below the Earth's crust and forms small volcanic islands, which then travel with the plates and get smaller and smaller, just like the Hawaiian Islands. This is a great way to start a map, but for me it's a lot easier to draw on a map, scan it, and then redraw it on the computer. So I will do this, and at the end you will see what I've come up with. I made some slight improvements to make the map look more real, and that's it. As you saw in the video, I didn't draw plates and such on the paper, but I've tried to follow their path, so in the next video you will see where mountains, rivers will go. I hope you liked the first episode, and if you did, subscribe and like my video so I will know it's worth to continue. See you in the next video.